mornings with our favorite teacher, with our favorite person, Mr. Parveen. So, Mr. Parveen, hello and welcome to our English Club TV show. So, I think you are going to teach us public speaking in English, and it will be really interesting master class with Mr. Parveen. So, one more time, welcome to our studio.
Thank you so much. So, we can start?
Yes, we can.
We can and we have to. So the thing is that we are because we believe we are, and you can because you believe you can. So public speaking in English comes later. First it is public and then it is speaking. So our task today is going to be public speaking. I'm Parveen, Namaste, I'm from India, I'm in Uzbekistan. So I'm at present talking to a wonderful country which is quite close to India, not just by Bollywood, it is close by the culture, it's close by the Silk Road. And it was 16th of September morning when I landed, and I thought it's a new country. Then I realized the samosa that we call samosa is somsa here. What we call biryani or pulav is pilav here, and then so many other things. I mean, dost and dushman and mohabbat and everything remained same, the words which are there. So this similarity that we all have, you and me, means these two countries or these two parts of the world, Central Asia and South Asia, we are people of the tradition of speech. And this is not something I'm telling you that you don't know. This is something that we need to remember. So we'll keep ourselves on the first slide. We won't change the slides. We'll come back to the first one, keep the bar number 1. Don't change the slides. So the thing is that public speaking is something that we need to, to talk to public. So that is one thing that we shall be talking about. And language is going to be English. I am going to share with you how I have got into public speaking, that you can see on the screen. So those toes that I have on that yellow color one, and I name him like Anup Latter sir. He taught us to be public speakers. And how all this started? I remembered that we were doing some event management, and how it all went is that he just gave us the task, and then quickly and everything went on. He said that you people have to go and speak. So this is how it went. So first I should respect and salute my teacher. That would be the wonderful thing, because without an ustaz you cannot learn. So that's a fact. Public speaking is an art, everyone. It is not just a skill. And it is an art like painting, and the sifat of public speaking that you want to learn, you cannot learn as if, it's a religion thing. You have to surrender yourself to learning. So we surrendered to the teacher, and as Rumi has said, Rumi, we know Rumi, he said that when the student is ready, the teacher appears. So the teacher appeared for me because there was a need. And what was the need? The need was there were so many people around us. I mean, there's a crowd, a good crowd as well. So we need to stand out. And how you stand out? You start speaking and people start knowing you. And what he gave us was the freedom to learn, freedom to experiment, freedom to do the things. And why he did so? I mean, he said one thing, and we learned it that way, by standing outside the water. Like, this is a swimming pool and I'm afraid of it, and I'm standing here and I feel the water is cold. Do you really think just by waiting outside the water is going to be warm? No. You want to learn swimming? Jump into it. You want to do public speaking? Be on the stage and start speaking. There's no other way. Because when you wanted to learn walking, you walked. When you wanted to learn, in a way, eating, you started eating. When you wanted to run, you did run. So you have to do it. And the last thing that I would share with you on this slide is practice. Doctors do a degree and they start doing the practice thing. Practice is that today you're going to get some ideas from me, which have been given to me by my teachers, which have also been given to me by my students, because the students are also wonderful speakers. You need to practice it. What is practice? Practice is using the things you know in the real field. I mean, you learn driving through simulation, or something like we were talking about robots also. So you learn something in the laboratory, but practice it on the field. So like I am doing the practice of my speech today. So let's move on to the next one. King slide, next slide, which is going to bring up some more secrets for you maybe. And we press the button and we move on to the next one. This is something that I wish that you would remember. Why I'm talking to you? I'm talking to you to inform you, to give you some information, some malumat. That's just normal. That I say, hello everyone, I'm from India and my name is Parveen. I have been a faculty of English and Communication Skills, and these are my qualifications. So we just do one thing. I'm just giving you a linear information part. People do this thing. The second one is persuade. When I want to, I would say, convince you, change your opinion, and I'm giving you some logic that you don't agree to eat the somsa or the pulao or something, and I'm trying to tell you the logic. You don't want to study maths, I want to tell you this is good for math. I as a parent, I want you to study at a place, so I'm giving you the reason, which is the suburb has to be understood. So logic is there. It's a debate between people. They discuss it. So that is the one. You do it on the public speaking thing. Our wonderful leaders, be it the Honorable President of Uzbekistan or the Prime Minister of India, they're public speakers. You remember Barack Obama because he was someone who would connect with you. So he used to persuade us. Of course, we vote for them, but the second thing is they connect us with what they are speaking. So with their words, and every word has emotion. You can just try. I mean, when you say dost, it has a flavor, it has a taste. And when you say dushman, it has that sharpness. So for public speaking, all our good leaders, our teachers, our parents, our grandparents, they may not be knowing a language, but they are fabulous speakers in the region, and people come and talk to them. Why? Because they can persuade people. This is a task. This is the purpose. I mean, I believe if I'm standing here, there's a purpose. The purpose of public speaking is these three things. You're doing information, you're doing persuasion. The third one is interesting, entertain. Entertain is, Uzbekistan is a country in the world. World is such a big thing. Things are many in the bag. The bags are color of red. Red is a color which is there on the camera. Cameras are so many here. And then you keep on, you're not making a meaning, but you keep on speaking it. So speaking is like if it is without a meaning or a connection, it's meaningless. So you cannot speak without creating a meaning for them. They have to be entertained. I mean, last time I remember in the previous episode, like last Sunday, I started with Khurmatli, Azizlar, Dostlar, and then I did the third one. I entertained them. I spoke for them. Like here also, Bolshin, Khushkilipses, and then you do this, Rahmat. And why do we do that? So that we can actually entertain them. Entertainment is not something that I'll start doing dance or stand-up comedy. It is, I should speak for you. You are sitting there to watch something at present at your home, you're watching it, so you want to be entertained. Otherwise, you'll just pick up the remote and say, hey, change it. Next, change your channel, and then it is gone. And then you suddenly come, no, he's speaking some Uzbek. Entertainment. So that is there. You go to a doctor, the doctor doesn't talk to you, you come back and you say, I won't go to that doctor. Why? Because he did not entertain you. Entertain means looking at the other person, I'm looking at you people, and then I'm speaking for you, I'm speaking for them as well. That is entertain. Entertain is not mere some music or something. It is making that for the other people. Like you make some dish, you're making for children, you know you won't put spices in it. When you're making it for the elders, you make it in a different way. So customization is entertainment. So when you customize it, then it goes it. Like, so next slide we'll have, and then we'll have those secrets, which are the tips that I'll have. Next slide, please. And I learned the word kenge then. So this is, here we go. I won't be able to, bring up everything for you, the secrets, because we have a limit of time. I hope you people know this thing. When the camera comes here, you will see that it's a microphone. And a microphone's demonstration is here. Should I be speaking like this? Hello, everyone. And then people say, no, this is not good. Should I be doing this? Because people are there. But if I'm a stand-up comic, I can do the way I want to.
Yeah.
But I find it interesting. I have seen some Uzbek stand-up comics. They're very popular.
Really?
This is here. They will come. They will take the microphone out. And then they will put it other side. Then why are you putting it here? Because it's a part of the act. So you are an actor even when you're doing a public speech.
Wow.
Why do you think that public speak is only an ustoz or a teacher thing? It's a human thing. They do. So I won't be speaking like this. I have to stand and I should keep on talking to you. You can see the way I'm doing this thing as well. I should keep on talking to you, and while I'm going to manage this thing this way, I know this button is for this, and this one is to increase the height. Hello everyone, I'm talking to you today, and it is live from India. And then you start it, settled. But still there is a problem. It comes here. Now the people on the camera can even take a screenshot. I'll be visible. This is the chin. So chin you can hide, lips and mouth you should not hide. Because if you do this, people won't have good picture of you. After all, you're speaking on the stage, so there should be a picture of you. People may take a screenshot. So this is one thing that my ustos told me. These are the small things that make you a wonderful speaker on the stage. This is one. You do this and you start speaking. And when you're doing this, okay, I'm talking to you, this is the microphone.
When you talk story.
When you talk to people, you're there. So if I talk to you like this, you know, my voice is going there. And mic is saying, what are you doing? So then I do this. Okay, see, okay.
Okay.
I go here and I'm using the microphone. Don't forget it, it's the best friend of you. So that is one thing that we have. So this is one thing about microphone, keep it on the chin, not on the lips. And do you know, I just check the time. Why?
Why?
Because the dial is inside. If I do this, you're gone.
Yeah.
Because he himself is checking the time. My God, he wants to be free. So you're keeping everyone, I'm talking to you, and then you're very smart, you see the time, and then it's done. Our Prime Minister, Narendra Modi, keeps it this way. So we learned from each other. You start with a story. Once upon a time, there was this. One way. You start with the data. The percentage of people in Uzbekistan for this and this is like this. You start with the data. Third one, quotations. In a wonderful world of copies, be an original. You start and people say, wow, he's speaking something interesting. And then they start listening to you. When you go to the stage, these are the ways to start your speech.
What is quotations?
Quotations are, I would say, some very interesting words from someone. Maybe you can pick up something from Alisher Navoy, if you allow me to use the phone.
It's okay, you can.
Jondan Senakop Sevarman. My pronunciation may be different because Tarihinder Ming Asarlar, I'm trained for that. Jondan Senakop Sevarman, A Umre Aziz. So what I'm doing now, this is Sondan Senakop Sevarman, A Umre Aziz. Then it goes 2 more lines after that. So let me keep that. Let me not impress you that much that let's make him teach us big. No. So you take words from some famous person. You're talking about Bill Gates, you talk about Musk, you can talk about our president. Take their words and speak.
So now I got
that's
it.
what it is. Yeah. Quotations. You take from the holy book. You take 2 lines, ayat as we call it. You use them. You use rubais of who? Rubai.
Yes.
No. Rubaiyat. Alisher Navoy. We have him. Umar Khayyam.
Yes.
It's common. So it's common. We are same. I don't know why do we take visa to come to Uzbekistan then. we are connected. I mean, the borders are there. Yeah. So the last one is experience. Experience is, once I went to that place, TV channel, I went there. On the stage, these are the ways to start. People, you should tell them some experience. Okay everyone, good morning, I'm Parveen. One day I went to the TV channel, it was for the first time, and I was standing there and I didn't know what to do. I showed my passport, I was wondering how I'm going to speak, and then I got trained by them, and today it is something I can look into this camera, I can look here. I went to the maker room also and something. What I'm doing now, I'm sharing my experience. Be normal. Don't be so animated, special and false on the stage. People want to see normal people. Be you. Be you. So experience is, tell them what you feel, your own. What do we call experience in Uzbek?
Tajriba.
Tajriba.
Okay, we call it tajurba.
Tajriba. Yes.
Talaffuz is an Indian word for us, and talaffuz is the one for you. So let's not get into it. Next one, please. Hello everyone, I'm just going to talk to you about something, and I hope you people are ready. Are you ready? And they say ready. Okay everyone, let's start then. You change the voice.
Yeah.
Speak from here or from the lungs. The TV people know this thing. The radio people know this more because they have, everything is in the voice. When the people who do video editing, there's a sound bar. You should not shout to make a point. You should make it strong so that the sound bar doesn't go up and the editor doesn't have a problem. And if you feel I'm talking about too much TV, no, there's an editor over here also. So I don't want to hear loud sound. I want to hear normal sound. Yeah. So you need to bring up emotions by doing this kind of thing, music to it, rather than doing raising your voice to shout. Don't try to listen some hours orchard from someone. So it has to be, normal. Demonstration is demonstration. I've been speaking for last 15, 16, 18 minutes now. Next one. Here we come. Something is there, something is here, something is there, something is around you also. Whenever something disturbs you, you're giving a speech. disturbs you, intervenes, some interference comes, someone says, can you just wait, there is a technical problem. Easy, that's life. You're driving, police stops you and you run away, they run after you. True. Police stops you, and that's a wonderful thing in Uzbekistan, like, you know, you shake hand, and I was like surprised. I mean, a policeman is stopping you, you're going to get a penalty, but you're shaking hand, you're taking hugs, and then you're wishing each other. He says, Akka, assalamu alaikum, and then they say, you did this, yeah, I did this, and they take a penalty. I mean, take it easy. The problem is there, the microphone is not working, take it easy. So that is one thing, because the stage is yours. You are the responsible person for it. You're driving it. And when you're driving a car, you don't listen to other people. I mean, they're telling you slow, fast, slow, fast. You say, I am driving, I'm doing it, let me do it. So it's you who's the boss. And my teacher, my guru, my ustaz used to say this thing to us. He said, Parveen, listen, when you're on the stage, speak. Because from the stage, no one can stop you. After that, what they do, don't worry about it. So when you have the microphone, speak. I mean, what's the problem in it? Because it's your brain, it's your mind. And also think one thing, don't consider that the other people sitting in front of you are fools, but you are the one who's sitting there as the munsif, as the judge who's going to decide things. Because you can make their day, you can ruin their day also. So you have a responsibility. And when you speak from the stage, if you have fever, like Sarvinoza mentioned, the nervousness.
Yes.
You must be having some people in your life who always support you. Of course, there must be someone that you're so confident that if I have a problem, this person will never shout at me. Just think when you're speaking on the stage, you're
about
speaking to that person. Just think of him or her, that I think that my family is sitting there, I think you all who are watching, who are here, are sitting there, and then I speak, my nervousness and fear will be gone.
Yeah.
But I feel, you know, yeah, that side is one person, this side is one person, this side is one person. So we call it I span, the last one. We'll start from this one. I span. I span is, if you have auditorium like this one, so what you do, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So these are 5 spots to look. Don't look into the eyes of people. Look at their ears or this forehead, so that they know you're looking at them, you know you're not looking at them, and that's how you look. Okay, fine, everyone. And this is not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One side, 2, 3, 4, 5, so that they feel you're looking at them. Don't do this. It's not God who's going to help you. The people when they are nervous, I was thinking, and they all looking at that side. Is there something which is coming up to you?
No.
So, no. So, look into the eyes of people. That makes them trust you. And you can do that also. When we are looking into the camera, that's your confidence. Eye span is divide them. Eyes should be there. Friends. This is for the Yoshalar generation in the colleges and universities and schools.
Okay.
Tell your friends not to sit at one place. Tell them 1, 1, 1, 1. Tell them at this point in my speech you have to kar se klar. They start, and then it is over. Time frame, keep a check of the time.
Okay.
And tell your friends that they should signal you something from there to do this or this. It means only the code is there. I got the code. The code is there, so you can wind up. And color code. Bring up some papers if you want, if you're allowed to. Emotional things on the red, peaceful thing on the maybe the green or the white one. So you can have some small chits of colors. You know, my idea on this color, this thing will be emotional, this color will be this. So it will help you. So that's the way. If you bring up the next one, that is to the whole of Uzbekistan from my side. Can we have King a slide? And I generally don't keep this slide, but this is to all of you from the heart. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you
Good
very
luck.
much, Mr. Parveen. It was really useful
you.
for me. You know what? I really want to go to public place and speak and get the microphone. And it's such a nice thing. I'm having that feeling now. So, Mr. Parveen, one more time, thank you very much for sharing that your ideas about speaking in public place. And we hope, and I hope, one more I will see you. I don't know when, but whenever it will happen, it happened. So I wish I can see you in this place one more time. Thank you very much.
And everyone, thank you so much. Rahmat, katta rahmat.
Katta rahmat. Thank you.